What's up, folks? Hope you're all holding well within these market conditions. And speaking of the market, we're still where we left off last time. Last time I recorded a video, because again, without any sudden movements, without any sudden surprises, I think this is where we'll be. Go a bit down, then go a bit up. So it's gonna oscillate between, I think, minus and plus 10% overall. So yeah, it's always a good period to accumulate if you are a long-term holder and you have a long-term vision. And hopefully the Ethereum merge goes through, everything will be back on track, but not taking account the macroeconomic factors which could take us down further. So always keep a fat stack in case that happens. Now, today's coverage is basically an update about Elephant Money's current situation. Last time I covered this was post-exploit, and I think that was more than a month ago, somewhere in June. So a lot of things happened since then. Many updates came in. The whole structure of Elephant Money and Trunk changed actually. So now Elephant Money is part of them. I mean, previously, yes, you could say that the Elephant's treasury was back in Trunk overall, but now there's a new strategy. It basically makes Elephant Money the backbone of Trunk. So it all revolves around Trunk getting back to its peg, which is the main goal of the herd and the developer team. So yeah, today I'm gonna talk about what's been happening and what is the situation right now, and what are the foreseeable outcomes that we could match. Alright, so first things first, the total value locked hasn't changed much, but that's not the basis that you should focus on. The most important thing is that everything right now is focused on getting Trunk back to peg, and that's the core thing. While doing so, we're growing our elephant treasury. Now, first things first, the first implementation that happened was slashing the rewards from Trunk staking. So it used to be 80%, now it's about 31%. And Trunk bonding into Stampede used to be about 205%, now it's 74%. And this was made, now I have my wallet, my second wallet connected, but I actually invested in Trunk back when the APR was, in Stampede, sorry, back when the APR was 205%. So I'm one of the people that the change affected, but that's not a problem because we're part of the herd. We want Trunk to go back to $1, and we have to make sacrifices in order for that to happen. If that means a delayed gratification, that doesn't matter, right? We need to basically focus on what's important, and that is what is most important. Now also, if you're someone who wants to take some profit on Trunk and you would like Trunk to be sold at $1, because right now if you actually mint Trunk, you're gonna be paying $1 for one Trunk. Disregarding the price on PancakeSwap right now, that is nicely recovering because of the implementations which are clearly working. When you mint, you're gonna be delegating 1 BUSD for one Trunk, meaning it has to be working both ways when you redeem, right? Unfortunately, when you do redeem, you enter a queue. I think we discussed this last time, maybe yes, maybe no, but what that basically means is that if you decide to redeem, you'll be participant number 2508 in the queue, and all of the participants before you will be getting their Trunk redeemed for 1 BUSD per one Trunk. And this money comes from actually the reflections of Bertha. Bertha is the elephant treasury, our beloved elephant treasury that keeps growing on a daily basis. And the reflections that are earned when you trade the elephant token on PancakeSwap are all converted to BUSD and paid to the queue. So this is how it happens. So think about it for a second. The more our elephant treasury grows, the more reflection it earns, the quicker the redemption queue runs, right? Now, keep in mind that once Trunk gets back to peg, gets back to $1, all of this will be much quicker. So the queue will start running, because then we'll enter a supply shock with the elephant token and everything will fall back into place pre-exploit period. Now, this is for the redemption. What is driving more demand to Trunk nowadays is actually the Raffle. So this also we mentioned last time, but they changed a lot since then. Back then, in order to enter the Raffle, the only way to do so is to mint 100 Trunk, meaning you have to pay 100 BUSD. That's the minimum amount to enter the Raffle, and the Raffle is paid basically randomly to a participant. Ever since the first version of the Raffle happened, nowadays, in order to enter the Raffle, you can either mint 5 Trunk, so the reduction is 20x. Second way, you can go and buy, I'm gonna go back home, you can go and buy actually the elephant token itself. Yeah, right here. You can actually buy the elephant token itself on the website with something they introduced, and it's called Buy with Bertha. So you buy it here with BNB. And when you do so, if you buy at least $59, you also enter the Raffle. Plus, you're gonna pay less tax, so it's 8.5% versus 10% on PancakeSwap, and 8% of this will directly go to Bertha, to our elephant treasury. 5% will go to your partner in the herd. Sorry, 0.5% will go to your partner in the herd. And as part of the herd, 0.5% of all the transactions there will go to you as well. So it's a win-win situation. So you're very incentivized to buy with Bertha if you want to buy the elephant token anyways, because you'll be entering the Raffle, that's one, and two, you'll pay less tax. And you're gonna feed the treasury. So this is the no-brainer. You can also, third way to enter the Raffle, you can transfer, if you would like to transfer your elephant tokens to another cold wallet, let's say. And by doing so, you're gonna pay 3.5% only versus 10% on transfers previously. And by doing so, you're gonna feed 3% to Bertha and 0.5% to your herd partner. So same thing. The main takeaway here is that if the fee of 3.5% exceeds the ticket of entry of $59, means you're in the Raffle. So that's the small caveat. Also, yeah, I didn't mention this, but Blocked Finance has us now listed on their list of tokens, meaning if you click on the scroll down button, you know, to check the tokens when you wanna trade on Blocked Finance, Elephant token is there. It's not a random contract that you can add. It's integrated in their DEX. So that's pretty cool, actually. I think this is a sign of a partnership, and perhaps we're gonna have pools and farms coming up. We'll see. So this is the third way. Fourth way is actually through buying Trunk on PancakeSwap right here and depositing that Trunk into Stampede. So if I go back home, if I go to Stampede, right here, you enter your partner and then you actually deposit. You see right here. So you buy on PancakeSwap, you deposit, and then you're in the Raffle. So now we have 4 ways of entering the Raffle. And I think the 4th way is the main reason why we're on our way back to PEG. Because people are incentivized to buy cheap Trunk, putting it into Stampede, have the potential of winning the Raffle, and at the same time, as we're heading back to PEG, they're gonna make profits because they bought Trunk cheap, and then the FOMO kicks in. So it's a circle at the end of the day. It's a closed, tight circle. And the Raffle used to be won by one random person, but now it's actually split between 2 people. So you still have the random person that is gonna win, but you also have a person called the sniper through an anti-snipe measure, meaning if a guy comes in and buys more than the highest buyer and precisely 5% more than the highest contributor to this week's Raffle, hold on, I think I made a, yeah, I think, yeah. So if he does that, meaning he's gonna win the raffle. That's why many people actually wait till the end, will wait till before the raffle winners are announced to snipe it up, buy 5% extra on top of the previous guy, and boom, take it home. And whoever wins, first of all, the amount of tokens, of trunk tokens that you would win as a participant is 5% of the total trunk treasury. You see, 1.3 million is the trunk treasury right now. So 5% of this is split between a random winner and the sniper. And the winnings are not gonna go directly to your wallet as liquid trunk. They're gonna be deposited into your Stampede, which is pretty ingenious because we don't want the circulating supply of trunk increasing. By doing so, you are decreasing the circulating supply of trunk because you're putting more into the trunk treasury and less in the hands of the wallets. So this is pretty good. With the decreased APR, right now, the trunk, all the trunk that you gave the winners is going to be redeemed over a longer period of time if they keep on claiming, of course. So at the end of the day, all of these small tweaks of the raffle system are the main reason why trunk is heading back to peg, and I couldn't be more bullish, to be honest. I'm pretty sure there are more stuff in the pipelines, and me personally, actually, I have a few things that a version 6 of elephantmoney could benefit from. I'm not gonna incorporate them in the video, otherwise I'll make it too long, but I'm gonna dedicate another video for this and explain what are the things that, in my opinion, could also help us. Because keep in mind, we're getting back to peg indeed, but while doing so, many people are actually accumulating some trunk into their wallet or claiming some from Stampede and not selling. Several people, we know how crypto works. I'm sure several are just waiting for trunk to hit $1 so they can sell their stack. So the goal is not only to reach $1, is to reach $1 and stay there. And for that to happen, I think we need an extra push. And alright guys, that's it from me today. Thank you for sticking around and hearing everything I had to say on this. Now keep in mind that in order to be informed of everything that's happening with elephantmoney, because updates are coming on the daily, literally on the daily. Like right now, hopefully I didn't miss any detail, but I spoke about how the raffle system changed and how all of these small changes, like everything changed, right? We have more than a way to enter the raffle, but not all of these things happen at once. So there were small increments over time, meaning whenever they see a small loophole, they try to fill it up, and here we are, right? So they try different ways, and I'm sure if there's more to it, they will be doing so and they will be adding. So keep being updated. Like, don't miss out on the updates. Go check their Telegram pin messages, read them out. Also the Medium articles, like I said, like whenever they post an article, go ahead and have a look at it and stay informed. If you're part of the herd, good job, you're halfway there. If you're not part of the herd, check what elephantmoney is all about. I didn't talk about the project in this one. I just spoke about latest updates. You can find few videos of mine where I actually spoke about the project previously, or you can actually check other YouTubers, or on Telegram you can see everything. So yeah, and also a sub to the channel would be amazing. It really helps us new kids around the block dish out better valuable content for everyone and give this world a higher exposure. And like I said, stick around because I'm gonna be making a follow-up on this with whatever I think should be part of V6 whenever that happens, if that happens. Because yeah, as I mentioned, getting back into peg is one thing, but keeping the peg is something different. We don't want a short, difficult, stressful climb for it to end at the top and never happen again. So as always, trade responsibly and take care of your finances. This was Roy with DeFi Ascension. Thanks for watching.